She's fully capable to work through ataxia, but Huntsville City Schools is refusing to meet her ADA accommodations of smaller class sizes. Huntsville City Schools is refusing to address this issue, and it boils down to money.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Hello, everybody. I wanted to make folks aware of a situation involving a fellow worker here in Huntsville, in this case, a fantastic educator at Lee High School in Huntsville City. A local parent named Dave Anderson started a petition on change.org. I happened to see it this week, and I wanted to pass it along to all of you guys so you could be aware. The petition states, quote, Michelle Sisson, the creative writing magnet instructor at Lee High School for 13 years, is facing the daunting decision of being forced to choose early retirement. To say Ms. Sisson has been an asset to this community is an understatement. She has produced more valedictorians in her magnet than any other magnet. She is the only nationally board certified teacher at Lee High School. And she also has her master's in instructional leadership. The petition then quotes one of Ms. Sisson's former students, Colby Meeks. Colby is not only an alumnus of Lee's Creative Writing Magnet program, but is attending Harvard University, where they serve as the 2023 poetry editor for the Harvard Advocate. Colby states, Ms. Sisson and the environment she cultivated and protected in the creative writing magnet allowed me to learn to be a writer, yes, but also learn to be a leader and a mentor for those younger than myself. Her care in the moments I wanted to give up and her sharing in my pride when I felt like I was on top of the world are an undeniably huge factor in my getting to where I am today, as an academic, as a poet, and as a person. It's quite the testimony from a former student. You see, Ms. Sisson takes great pride in the Creative Writing Magnet program. She took on the program in addition to her English core classes. Juggling the commitments to both courses has been increasingly difficult. Quoting again from the petition, Ms. Sisson is the only magnet teacher at Lee High School who also teaches core classes. The other magnet teachers teach electives along with their magnet classes. Ms. Sisson has to teach 4 different creative writing magnet classes in one block with 21 students ranging from 9th through 12th grade. This situation effectively puts the creative writing magnet program into a schoolhouse type situation. The other magnet teachers who do not teach core classes have at least 2 blocks to teach their magnet students. So Huntsville City Schools is treating the creative writing magnet as an elective, while Ms. Sisson's main job is English 9. Further intensifying the situation, Ms. Sisson has worked through cancer, COVID, and now Friedreich's ataxia. She wants to and is fully capable to work through ataxia, but Huntsville City Schools is refusing to meet her ADA accommodations of smaller class sizes, ensuring the safety of her students and herself. Huntsville City Schools is refusing to address this issue, and it boils down to money. They are using state funds to pay Ms. Sisson's salary and treat her magnet class as an elective. So Huntsville City Schools has gotten a free magnet teacher out of her without any increase for 13 and a half years. Michelle Sisson is a fantastic teacher for the creative writing magnet. She continually changes and shapes student lives in so many ways. She's offered many solutions to the Huntsville City Schools that would benefit the students while making her classroom safe for all involved. Focusing on possibly teaching an elective for EL students whose needs are not currently being met at Lee High School. This would be a situation similar to her magnet colleagues in that EL could be her elective class commitment. Time is critically of the essence at this 11th hour. Ms. Sisson started the process of reaching out to numerous administrators in Huntsville City Schools and the Board of Education in October 2021. Concerned parents joined the effort in the fall of 2022 when it was clear Huntsville City Schools did not care to help Ms. Sisson. We have exhausted all available avenues and resources. The overwhelming lack of response and action from Huntsville City Schools administrators and Board of Education has brought this to critical mass for Ms. Sisson as she contemplates this difficult decision to retire before January 2023. Please sign this petition and email Huntsville City Schools Board of Education and superintendent at hsv-k12.org. So that's the petition. And let me add that it's come to my attention that as Huntsville City Schools ignores this great teacher's reasonable request for accommodations, which would in fact just be to treat her similar to other magnet teachers, as the district ignores her request, as the district ignores parent and community outcry, they are at this very time adding yet another six-figure salary, big wig job to central office. That's right, folks. They're actually bringing back the chief of staff job, which was a do-nothing, hatchet man, bureaucrat type job created by Casey Wardensky and wisely phased out in 2017 by then Superintendent Matt Aiken. He saw at the time it was a waste of money, but apparently it's not anymore. This job will apparently have an upper salary range of $200,000. Now that's more than a lot of superintendents across the state of Alabama make. So you want me to believe you cannot accommodate a loyal, hardworking, dedicated educator in your school system, but you can afford another six-figure salary at central office? Seems pretty absurd to me. But of course, this isn't the first time. I can think of plenty of instances where central office jobs got some priority over the rank and file. I can remember an instance a couple years ago, or a few years back now, where a couple folks already making six figures were given five-figure raises. Meanwhile, I had multiple salary grievances waiting to be resolved. Sometimes when I think about the way folks with a little bit of power in that place have behaved over the years, it makes me sick to my stomach. Ms. Sisson, know that I and the Valley Labor Report stand in solidarity with you and your struggle. We urge all of our listeners to sign the petition, to email their Huntsville School Board member, and to email Superintendent Christy Finley, whose email is superintendent@hsv-k12.org. Thanks and solidarity, y'all.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.